What's up, dudes? It's your buddy 5 Bar Doom. Just wanted to throw a couple topics out there today. First off, I just want to say thank you to Ted Kruger and to Oats Ray, Ontario Table Soccer Association. I assume there's some guy Ray up there. You guys have been sharing my videos. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. But yeah, topics for today. Let's talk about the tournament this weekend. I streamed the tournament. I had some issues with the stream, so thanks if you're watching it. I appreciate it. I'm going to go through and try to cast as many of those matches as I can. Some of them didn't record, whatever. I think all the good ones did record, so I'll be casting those. Over the next couple days, I do have more casts coming out from the tournament at Mike Wyrowski's house. Notably, there's one with Michael Stahl and his dad. That'll be coming out in, maybe it's tomorrow, I think. So keep an eye out for that. This weekend, I was pretty excited about playing the tournament. I felt like I've been shooting a lot better lately. Sometimes my shot, I won't be able to hit one side at all. Or, it's just total disaster. I try to go push side and just whiff it. And lately, I've been shooting a lot better. For some reason, though, man, this weekend, I just got absolutely shut down by two people. One is this guy, Jim, just a local guy. I doubt he's ever, toured in the last however many years. And this guy just bricked me within an inch of my life. It was absolutely brutal. So I am not looking forward to casting that, but I will. And then also Sean Chenard and his dad Mike gave me the family beatdown. It was pretty brutal. Same thing, just shut down city. I think in both of those matches, I had somewhere between 8 and 10,000 3-bar attempts, and basically didn't score any. So if you want to see ultimate 5-bar with the ultimate worst 3-bar you've ever seen in your life, I got good news for you. You got that coming up soon. And also this match with Beth where she's played incredible, dude. On that one, I'm really looking forward to. It's incredible. So those will be really fun. One other thing I wanted to talk about. Well, I might as well get to this one next because it's a pretty fun one. And it just has to do with the crossbar. So now check out this shot, dude. I'm just going to loop it so you can kind of see what happened. This happened in the match between Sean Chenard and his dad. I thought I scored this one. I honestly thought 100% I scored it, and my plan was to come back, watch the video, and just blast those guys for not giving me the ball. The point. Not blast them, but just having fun. But yeah, as it turns out, no, this one hit the crossbar. And I think there was one last week, basically the same situation. I hit a push side, and it just hit the crossbar. And this is just so fucking frustrating, man. I guess what I'm hoping to get out of this is just say, whoever's out there at Tornado, maybe raise the crossbar in the next version of the table. If the crossbar was another centimeter higher, this ball's gone, as was the other one. Ideally the ball wouldn't be coming off the table, but it is. You know what I mean? So pretty frustrating, man. In this case, and I hit a little push side. To be honest, I mangled this push side. It was probably supposed to go long. Sean's all over it, as he was every shot this match. And or maybe it's his dad, I can't tell. But yeah, just hits the crossbar, pops out. Not pops out, it was never in, but it was in line to be scored, right? So so that's pretty frustrating. And just the ball popping out in general is very frustrating on these tables. I don't know what else they can do. I kind of feel like the black, slanted part on the back, maybe there's some adjustments they can make there to where it hangs, instead of like this, maybe it hangs down a little bit lower and has more travel on it. So when the ball hits it, it has more of a cushioning effect. I think that would help too. I know there's people out there that are engineers, physical engineers, not a nerd computer engineer like me that maybe have some other ideas. But ultimately, this is a very frustrating experience, and yeah, it sucks. In this match, it made zero difference because I think I scored 0 points in this game, so it's made absolutely no difference. But frustrating nonetheless. I guess the last topic is just partners in general, man, and the difficulty of picking partners and committing to partners. You know what I mean? I'm not the best player, but in the expert level, I'd say I'm pretty decent. You know what I mean? If I just went and toured heavy for a year, I'd probably get bumped to pro in doubles. You know what I mean? I'm already a pro in singles. That makes sense for sure. Like the last few tournaments I've played, I've been like top 5 or better in these open singles events. So I think pro for me in singles definitely makes sense. Expert, like I never have any good results, so maybe expert makes sense as well. But I think if I was partnering up with top players all the time, that would be different. Now, I get people asking me to play all the time. In the locals, it's not so bad, right? Like there's 52 weeks in a year. I can partner up with you. I can partner up with you. Not a big commitment. The problem really comes into these bigger tournaments, man. You know, it's like, listen, buddy, I like all you guys. I wish I could play all these tournaments with each and every one of you and give it a shot. The reality is I'm not playing that many big tournaments, man. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm not touring. And honestly, the reason, I mean, I've gone over the reasons a million times. Actually, let me bust this out again. Let me just put on my jacket. Because I definitely should be wearing my jacket for this talk. Okay. So, you know, this is a jacket I won recently in a couple different tournaments. And, yeah, man, you know, they're not giving away sweet jackets like this anymore at these tournaments, right? It's pretty frustrating. So it's like, what are the reasons that you tour? One, to win some money, clearly. Now, those days are gone. Like, all these tournaments, payouts are fucking terrible. And I will call out Michigan. The Michigan State Great Lakes Classic was like a charity tournament. So there's upfront about where the money's going. Maybe you like that. Maybe you don't. I'm not going to talk about that in this video. But safe to say, the payouts are not the best. Because it's a charity tournament. That's fine. It's charity. Fine. In all these other tournaments, the payouts are also fucking terrible. You know, it's like when I started playing, if you went to Vegas and you win a rookie singles, rookie doubles, you're winning tables, man. And I remember when people would win multiple tables. And that was just a thing that happened. Like, oh man, I won 3 tables. You know what I mean? And like I sent one home, I sold another one on site to somebody. And now you're going home with like $2,000 profit and a table getting shipped to your house. You know what I mean? It's not the 70s where you're winning a truck or whatever, but at the same time, you could come back with like a profit. Now that's just impossible. Like, okay, fine. If you're like the top 1% pro master, can you win some money? Maybe, you know what I mean? You can definitely do better than break even if you're like tripling in open events, sure. But for everybody else, that possibility used to be there. That possibility is gone. Second, I mean, check out my beautiful jacket, okay? This is a lovely jacket that I won. As you can see, it's super cool. You know what I mean? I love it. It fits great. I love this jacket. But, you know, the days of getting... I'm going to take this jacket off. Honestly, it's getting heavy. Now, as you can see, that was a beautiful jacket. But the days of these jackets are gone, too. So, you know, you're not getting money. There's no money. None. I hate that thing. There's no money. The table fees are high. You know, I mean, the entry fees are absolutely ridiculous. I'm getting like $400, $500 out in cash to pay for me and Beth playing like the minimal number of events. I've bitched about this on these videos before, and guess what? I'm going to keep bitching about it because it's fucking annoying. You know, I was at Mike's house the other day for this tournament, and we're talking about like Chris and Bob, and somebody made a comment like, you know, these guys won't tour. You know, they don't come out unless there's some money. You know what, dude? Good for them. That's my thing. Good for you guys. Because, you know, it's like back in the day, I used to be able to win some money playing foosball. I was basically at this same level. You know what I mean? But you could legit win some money in these tournaments. Now, there's just literally zero chance of winning money in these tournaments. It's not there. So that's it, man. It's a real pain in the ass. If you're not winning money, what are you winning? Fame. You know what I mean? Fame, and by fame, I mean fame among like your 2 friends that you play foosball with locally. And what is that format of the fame in? A jacket. Because here's the deal. nobody knows if you went to it. Like, let's say I go to a tournament. Nobody's going to know or remember I went to this tournament. Nobody's asking like, oh man, who won the tournament at like in Louisiana last week, or who won the state tournament out in Wisconsin. Nobody knows who played. Nobody cares. The results are posted nowhere. I mean, I'm sure they're posted, but I mean, nobody cares. And the only way to even tell that you won a tournament is to win that jacket. You know, I asked Ryan Moore, or I don't know if I asked him. I think somebody else posted about it, like, you know, are there going to be jackets? And basically Ryan's take was like, we're just doing jackets at Worlds. It's not Worlds, whatever stupid name they call it now, but it's, you and I both know it's Worlds. Let's get real. So like you can go to Worlds, get your jacket there. So basically like on WFT, you're going to get one shot a year to win a jacket. You know, maybe, and that is like the tournament to go to, I think, if you want to play. But all these other state tournaments, there's no money, there's no jacket, there's nothing, man. You know what I mean? Like, honestly, I just can't even imagine traveling to a tournament. Like, I might go to the Arnold one. That sounds kind of fun just because I'm into, like, weightlifting and all that kind of stuff. So it's, like, a kind of cool other thing going on to check out. See Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's pretty cool. But other than that, it's like I just have absolutely zero motivation to tour, dude. You know what I mean? It's like, it's just not there. So then when we get to the talk of tournaments, like I'll have people saying like, oh, hey man, why don't you like come play this tournament with me? It's tough, man. Like, because here's the deal. It's like if I play an expert doubles event, who am I going to play with? I'm basically going to want to play with Beth if she goes. I mean, I don't even know why, because we're not going to be able to get that the matching jacket combo that would be so dope to walk into Bebo every Saturday with. No chance of that. But but I'm either going to play with Beth, or on the flip side, if Beth isn't going, what am I going to try to do? I'm going to try to pair up with the best player I can. You know what I mean? For example, Brady. This guy's already better than me. I don't even know why he'd want to play with me, but it sounds like he would play one with me. If I was traveling, would I play one with Brady? Absolutely. You know what I mean? Brady's like a top player. There's other top players as well. You know what I mean? That have asked me to play this or that. And, if I did travel, then yeah, I would play with them. But basically just the point of the story is it's tough, man. It's like I'm playing like if you're playing like one major a year, or, one or two big tournaments a year, how many expert doubles is that? 2. You know what I mean? It's just hard to squeeze other people in, man. You know what I mean? Like, I'd love to play with you. I think it'd be fun. In a vacuum, like, would it be cool if you and I played expert dubs? Yeah, sure, it'd be fun. Give it a shot. But if I'm only playing like 1 or 2 tournaments a year, man, it's pretty tough to veer away from either playing with my wife or playing with a top player in that rank. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, man. I'm sorry, buddy. It's just like it's really tough to squeeze anybody into these tournaments just because there are so few. I have no motivation to go play them. And if I did, I'm kind of going to do what everybody else is doing, which is trying to play with the best player you can in that bracket. You know what I mean? So anyway, I get people messaging me to play. I feel kind of bad about it, but even if I do go to one of these tournaments, if you're not Beth and you're not like one of the top players in that ranking, it's gonna be pretty tough for me to pair up with you, man. You know what I mean? Just it is what it is. Locals, weekly at a Bebo, different story. Like I'll play one with you. You know what I mean? Let's schedule it. But I guess that's it for today's stuff, man. Let me just remind you guys what a jacket looks like. Here it is. I know you've seen these back in the early 2000s. Everybody's walking around with their jackets like this, looking really cool. Here it is. And I wish you could have a jacket like this. Look at the interior of the jacket. It's beautiful. Beautiful lining. Beautiful lining on this side of the jacket. It's a nice this is a nice jacket. You know what I mean? I'm not saying these jackets were bad. I'm just saying I wish you had the opportunity to wear a beautiful jacket like this as well, and you don't. So, but that's the current state of affairs. So, Oh boy, knocking stuff off my desk. Well, anyway, that's my video for today. Like I said, I got another video coming out tonight, 7 p.m. As you've seen pretty much every day. Tomorrow, I think, is the one with Michael Stahl and his dad. Pretty sure. And then after that, I'll start casting all the ones at Abibo. So thanks for watching, you guys. I appreciate it. It's been really fun making these videos and kind of chatting with you at the tournaments and whatnot. So keep it up, buddy. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the shares. Thank you for the follows. I got a couple extra followers this week, and I see that number ticking up ever so slowly, and I do appreciate it. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.